Technitalk of the day, Sunday, October the 22nd, 7:25 a.m. Alright, I had that old DS2 and a 9-inch call. Now, I didn't run no 11-inch call yesterday, out in a few sites looking at this bird dog. I'll share just a little bit here, and I'm still looking at this too, by the way. Okay. I think I can make this statement, though. This is a fair statement. Advanced use of that detector involves using lower than 6.8 dis. Okay, I'm fairly certain of that. Advanced use. All right. I will also go on to say the disc plays into this bird dog. What do I mean by that? The number 00 in the ID scale comes into play, depending on where you have the disc set. Okay? Trying to set this thing up in this, bird dog, I call it. I mean, I named it that, probably good because it's ready reference where people maybe knows what I'm talking about, okay? Now, one thing I noticed yesterday, silencer 2, exact same notch. Looking at sensitive FT and sensitive program, it's like you're running two different detectors. No joke. Now, is part of that the silencer scale being a little different, or is it compiled with some internal program differences that I'm not, privy to? I don't know. I try to be truthful with people. I found one coin in one site, actually pretty close to where I found the deepest target in this site with the old Manicore. I showed some video on that some time ago. Now, this coin I found wasn't ultra deep, but I will say this: I got more angular. I got a little more angular detection on that coin with the bird dog, but I could hear it in conventional settings. Okay, that's a disclaimer. I also believe, and I've seen some other people make comments about this, I believe iron, you're less. You're probably going to be less fooled by some iron. Roofing tacks, nails with bigger heads on them. If you try some of this with this bird dog and you go into a site, you'll see what I'm talking about. That machine, when you get over things like that, it likes to run from 1 to 85 real quick. Running this bird dog system in this detector it sheds more light on just how fast what this machine is seeing, how it's recognizing whatever. Okay. I think there is some evidence with my using this yesterday, because I did choose to dig a few objects based on their behavior. Persons looking for iron relics, if you want to run this sort of setup like I'm talking about, it might be a good way to select your digging on your iron relics, because I think this machine it's picking out the roundness somewhat, if you get my drift. Okay? So a relic that's got some roundness to it, even though it could be oblong shape, but have some roundness to it. Well, what I was hearing yesterday and what I've seen this 3 times on some digging that I decided to do just because of the behavior of the machine, and that's what I've seen. Okay? Now, when the DS1, I think it was version 4, come out, in this old site I've got down the road here from me, what I discovered running that machine in full tones, disc -3, seemed to be about right. Seemed like that's where that machine was performing its best down there, you know, and that's always stuck in my head, you know, and there is some of this DS1 in this DS2, and I'm not talking just about the mono program either, okay? So, I've been experimenting. I come back home yesterday. I didn't spend a lot of time, and I did a few more experiments. And I think when I go back, I'm going to try it some more. And I'm going to run the disk to -3. And I'm going to use the sensitive program. And I'm going to notch out the 00, except number 1 and number 2. Notch 3 and above out. You know, 3 to 30 or whatever. 3 to 40. And give this thing another run. Okay. And maybe this week we'll see what happens. I've got this site down here that would be of interest. Now I found some old stuff in it, but not a lot. It's a house that was probably built around the late 1890s. It has a tremendous amount of iron in it, especially in some areas. I have found some coins there, limited though, an old nickel with other detectors. So I'm still looking at it, okay? I still think it has a use, but I don't think some people's going to like this. I'm pretty sure of that. But you know, I ain't drilled down on this all the way yet, okay? Being honest, boys, that's all I can do, okay? We've not seen anybody talk about this much, but there is some people out there. I heard this in a live stream the other night, you know, and the host of that live stream was sort of taken back by where some people were out there running negative disc, seeming they were having some success. So anyway, that's going to do it for this detecting talk of the day. I hope everybody has a nice day.